We established Blossom Home Care in September 2015 after I worked as a community staff nurse and witnessed the devastation that poor home care caused, the unreliability of carers, the poor communication between everyone and clients being let down and being left with no care. It showed things needed to change. We have a feedback system that keeps the carers and their families informed of the rotas. They can access the rotas online and it's always up to date. It gets updated straight away if there is any changes, and on there they can see what time the visit is and which carer is going.
The way this works is that when the carers are in the house, they write a very brief description on their mobile phones on an app that describes what has happened at the call. The online feedback system keeps complete transparency from the carers to the clients, to the family, to the office staff, to the directors.
I like the logging in system because it means that we have to be true to the times that we're here. You know, all too often in previous companies you've had to cut corners, so you can't give the person the half an hour, the 45 minutes that they've needed because you've been that rush to get to the next one. Logging in and out here, we log in at the start of the call, 50 minutes, we log out later. We've got the travelling time to get to the next one, and it's nice because if the lady that you're looking after, her daughter lives in Australia, once we've done our online feedback, the daughter in Australia can then log on and see what we've done so that she knows that mum's had a shower, she's had her breakfast, and the housework that we've done around the house without having to phone up or rely on communication from the management or for her to ring up and ask how her mum's getting on. She'll get a daily record of what's happening with her mum, so it works, you know, for us and for the families, that they're getting a true account of what's occurring at that moment in time.
It's a huge difference to the families because if they don't live close by, they're not going to get to see the written paperwork in the house because they won't be able to see what you've done, whereas if it's online they can have a look and they can just see what you've done and they can arise any issues that they have, or they could think that's fine, they're doing a good enough job.
I tend to, especially if it's medication I'm not familiar with, like with all my regular clients, I try and understand what medication they're on and why. But if you're maybe sent to the odd call sometimes, you know, to help out or something, if I'm not sure, I'd always ring Fiona just to double check, make sure I'm doing it right. And she's always, obviously, she knows what she's talking about, so it's the best way to do it.